My dad wanted to say a few words. We'll get all the emotions out tonight, so that way we can party tomorrow, right?
So we can have more emotions tomorrow.
So for those who haven't met my dad, this is Steve, and well, he's part of why I am the way I am today. Mom, where did she go? She is also a pinnacle, and I would not have been able to plan this wedding without you. You're a pinnacle and a superstar. And here we go, Steve Estes.
Okay, in case you're wondering, we're to speak into this in case you come up to say something, some words for the bride and the groom. These are going on to the video, not for a loudspeaker system, so just keep it close so everybody can hear you. My name's Steve. I'm Erin's dad, as she just introduced you. And it is so nice to meet so many members of these families. Don't test me. I won't be able to remember anything, but Brock and Erin, it's so nice to meet your families. And I'm looking forward to all of you getting to know us a little bit. One thing I did learn, I was swapping notes with Lisa, and we were able to get a few pictures here, and I found out that our families actually have a lot in common. And that commonality is evident in all the pictures. This is where everything begins, and it's funny, we all take pictures at the same stage in life. There's Cheryl, Erin's mom, right after Erin was born. Erin, I think, was waxing rhapsodic there. Either that or she has gas, we weren't sure. And Brock, you were quite a bit more staid, I think we could say, that you were much more with it in this particular moment. But Lisa, you did great. Both of you did a wonderful job, as evidenced by the bride and the groom that are here tonight. It's funny how these things go. As a parent, you don't realize so much when you're young. Your children are born, and excuse my language here, but you don't know shit, right? And so your kids are born, and how do you raise your children? Well, you kind of figure it out, but nobody tells you really how to do this. Nobody tells you that you're going to fall in love with your children the way that you do. And we all did. And that showed up here in all of these pictures. So let's see if this is working. Oh, this is an action shot taken, within, well, I don't know, what is that, a month or two after they were born. And again, there's Brock on the left. He's looking good. You're thinking about having some teeth, Brock, but I wouldn't bet on it right there. And Erin, I'm not sure if, again, that's that picture where maybe Erin does have a little gas, or maybe she just had her first beer. For those of you who know Erin, Erin can hold forth, and we know that, and we know where she got that, because, let's see if I can get this to advance here. There you go. She gets that from me. That was taken at the Guinness factory in Ireland, and Erin's got a lot of that in her, and so does Brock. And so when I saw Brock quaff a couple of beers and he was holding forth, I said, okay, tasting room this way. This is a man that I can associate with, so this is pretty good. So what else do we know about them? As they grow up, and here's their families, and there's Katie and Erin with Cheryl. And I do have to say something else. I'm so glad Lisa and Gary and all the family, Steve, that you took all these pictures. So for all of you young folks, take pictures and keep them, because there'll come a moment where you want to look back on this stuff, and this is that moment right now. But we have these wonderful pictures of these kids, and you're beautiful. There's just no other way to put it. You guys just look so good. And it's so nice to reflect back on those moments at a time like this. So Erin, while she was a lovely child, did have to get counseled. How would that be? And here's what I call the hairy eyeball. I don't know what Erin did in these moments, but she is being counseled. And we're looking for some slightly different behaviors. And I got to say, Erin, you did all right. You paid attention and you adjusted appropriately. That picture where she's in her little red devil costume was taken right when we had moved to New York. And of course, Cheryl had worked so hard. Cheryl made that costume for Erin. And then we went out for trick or treat, and it snowed. And we were the only kids in the entire city of Cortland, New York, trying to trick or treat that night. So we went to McDonald's, and she's eating a French fry or something like that. Who knows where that went. And then the other one, that was also at our house in Cortland, and Erin has grown up there. Great kid, great pick. So as sisters, these two were tight. Again, Cheryl, thank you for all of these pictures. These were all taken by Cheryl. Did a wonderful job, and this is just at that one age where they're hanging out and doing kid stuff. And this is just our version of these pics. And we have the same thing going on with Brock. And brother and sister here growing up, and I know there are more brothers and sisters than I have here. These are just the ones that I picked because there were two of you. But I like all these pictures. Brock, you haven't changed a bit there from that bottom left picture. I'm sure we'll see that tomorrow night at some point. I don't know what you kids were eating in that top middle picture, but it looks like it was pretty good. And I don't know what it is with your family. You spend a lot of time in the tub. But I have to say, that looks like fun. I wish I would have been there. That looks like it would have been a lot of fun. So they're just pictures you have with the kids growing up. These are the kinds of things that you do, the kind of pics that you take. Now, Erin has always been a fashionista, and here she is doing some posing. She started when she was a little kid. And we're not sure, we took this picture on the top left. We thought she might have epilepsy. And then she's throwing some hip there, and Erin said she liked that picture because it has something in North Carolina with a license plate. And there she is. I think that picture was taken in North Carolina at the beach. Sorry? Sorry?
It's in East Carolina.
East Carolina. East Carolina University. That's right. That's right. Erin, you've always been a poser. You always liked that stuff, and so did we. So we took pictures of it because we wanted to facilitate that. And you and your sister are just liking to party. And again, I'd like to say that's somewhat genetic, but I think you developed a lot of that on your own. You know, it's nature and nurture, and so the nurture stuff is the party stuff. And here we are again with this lovely evening tonight. That's Erin's bottom left with the kitty cat whiskers, and I think Cheryl painted that on him. I'm not sure. Her prom dress in the top middle there, and of course with Katie and Elvis there in Nashville. Well, if Erin's a party animal, Blake just loves animals, and I don't know what kind of beast is on your head there, buddy. The chinchilla? That's something. And then you got the snake, and we hear that the snake ate the chinchilla, but that's another story. And then it looks like, I think that's one of your pets there with you and your sister there in the bottom left. Is that right? Yeah, okay. So you love the critters, and we like that too, and on our side of the family. But you are a party animal in your own right, and we could see that top center. But I love that picture of you and Einstein and catching up on your quantum mechanics there. It just comes naturally to you. Okay. Sure. But Erin is a highly skilled individual. There she's teaching a tree how to be a tree. Erin was a dancer, and there she is with Dad Bill, Steve, and it's funny how these things work. Steve, Dad Bill, Steve, Dad Bill, you know. And there she are with her older sister Nan, doing something, who knows what, at Betty's house in Georgia. And then this is my vision of Erin with the money. I love that image of my daughter making her way in the world. So you work hard, you gotta rest hard. And there you are. Erin was always able to recover. I've never seen anybody look that comfortable. In fact, this is one of those nobody told you moments. Nobody told me when I was young that as I approached 70, I'd never sleep again all night. So, and I look at that picture. I like that right there. And here we are. We're surrounded by family and by friends. And we're extending our footprint with our family. As our families join together, this is a wonderful moment. As I get to know all of you and you get to know all of us. These are hard moments to come by. We spend too much time on our phones. Look at me waving this thing around. But in these moments right now, we get to know each other, spend some time with each other. These are the good times. And Erin's family's the same way. We've got people coming tomorrow. I hope you all get a chance to meet them, and we'll have a good time at the wedding, and then just build our lives as we go forward here. So we love you both. We wish you both the very best. Brock, welcome to our family. Erin, I know you've already been accepted into Brock's. It's a wonderful thing to have all of us here. So our best wishes to all of you. Godspeed.
Oh, do I have to say something now? Well, I just want to say thank you, everybody for coming. So many faces that, like, I never thought I would see. We got engaged 4 years ago, and it's been a long time coming. So I really appreciate getting everybody together, and I'm feeling the love. So thank you all.
Well, Erin and Brock, this has been a really long time coming, right? But it's been a fun adventure, and we're just so excited to have Erin finally become truly a part of our family. She's been around for a while, and but now it's going to be for real. Anyway, it's just Steve asked me today, are you nervous? Are you upset? Can you believe he's getting married? And I'm like, well, yeah, he's 34. It's about time, but there's still a part of me. He is my little Brock man. Will always be my little Brock man. Nobody gets him like I do, I don't think. We just have a thing. But I love you, buddy, and we're excited to have Erin in our family.
Hey everybody, I'm Gary. I'm Brock's father, and I just want to, I don't have a slideshow, but I just want to share a few words with both you and Erin tonight, and just let you know how proud we are of you, and since you guys have been together, I've definitely seen a difference in Brock. Some of you may know, some of you may not. Brock wasn't always the most responsible child growing up. I remember going skiing with Brock a number of times, and we would say we stayed at Keystone and would drive over to Vail. And we'd get at Vail, and I'd say, hey, where's your boots, bud? He'd say, I don't know, you didn't grab them? No, I didn't grab them, bud. They're back 60 miles away. So we'd go rent Brock another set of boots for the day, and that wasn't all that uncommon, but it was endearing, and it kind of made Brock Brock and who he is. But I've definitely seen you take on more responsibility and step into this new role, and really proud. And Erin, welcome to the family, and it's great to be here and see a lot of the old friends that I saw years and years ago. I would probably passed you on the street and not recognize you. You've all changed so much. I haven't changed, you have. But it's nice to make reacquaintance and then have Lisa's family here too, and Becky and Alex and Ty, to see you guys and your better halves. It's nice to be around. So appreciate it, and we look forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. I'm sure you two will sleep a week after it's all said and done. I know that's the way I felt, and I can only imagine. It's a big planning deal, so we're almost there. Hang in there, and big day tomorrow. Congratulations. Love you both. All right.
Tell the story about the
Tell the story.
We went through.
No, let's not.
Sounds like a good story.
Erin, yeah.
Okay, or should I find anybody?
So, I have a funny story. So Dawn. I'm married to Lisa's brother, Ty. And we kind of have a funny story about Brock. So, Brock and the family come and stay with us at Christmas for a week. We have a great time. We look forward to it every year. And our grandkids come over on Christmas Day for Christmas dinner, celebrate. And one of our granddaughters, she was probably, maybe 5?
4 or 5, maybe.
4 or 5, because it's been a few years since Brock's been. And Brock had long hair. And you know Brock's long hair and how it's curly, and actually it's really pretty. He has great hair. Anyway,
rocker hair.
Maylee was a little bit taken by Brock and said he was a scary Jesus. So, yeah. So it's kind of funny, but I've been in the family not for a few years, but it's fun to get to know Brock, and Erin come and stayed that very same Christmas too. You came out, so we're excited for you guys. We're happy to be here. We finally got to Texas to see Steve and Lisa, so we're happy for you guys.
And our door is always open.
Yeah.
Come back to Christmas again. Your bed's still downstairs.
Yep. There's
That
always
house is just the two of us. We're waiting.
There's always a bed, so congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm going to try. Okay.
Can everyone hear me? Because this microphone, it's just for looks. Okay, so I have a story for Brock. So he grew up with my son Chase, who wanted to be here, but he couldn't because he had to work. But they grew up little kiddios together. And I was just talking to Alex about this story. We were out at Lisa and Steve's house one time. And these kids were like, I don't know, the bicycle ride. Remember that? How old were they? 10? So they decided to go ride bikes. And the neighborhood's being built. So they go ride their bikes and they come back, and there's this trail. They come back and they just start hanging out at the house. And help me if I'm wrong. The next day, the guy comes over and he's like, I think that your kids were riding their bikes around in the new houses that were being built. Well, and Lisa's like, well, how did you know? Well, the dirt little tracks all the way back to the house. But we still have one thing we have to get straight, Brock. And Alex, who took the key out of the guy's tractor? It was Jay. So anyway, Brock has been so much fun since he was little to now, and we love you. Excited that y'all are getting married. You and Erin are beautiful together. Congratulations.
That's the only story I have.
So Erin's father, Steve, introduced me. I'm Cheryl, Erin's mother. And I just want to talk about how wonderful it is to have Erin and her sister Catherine. I'm just so proud of both of them. And Erin kind of took the brunt. They both flew. I was in the hospital in Utah back in June. And Erin and Catherine flew out to Utah, came to see me in the hospital, got my dog, drove my car down to Austin. Erin drove about 20 hours, I think. And Catherine drive? Erin did a lot of the driving, we'll just put it that way. Both of them, so much love, and they just worked together like a well-oiled team. They arranged for a U-box and movers, and when I got out of the hospital, Erin flew up, packed all my things into this U-box, and brought me down to Austin and helped me find an apartment, and then she proceeded to help me get moved in to the apartment. This is all while the wedding planning was kind of on hold. Just so much love and kindness. And when I see Erin and Brock today, they're just like this is the fun-loving Erin I knew from when she was this big posing with her Hello Kitty purse. I mean, that element, that fun-loving, is just in both of them. I have to say, I was really impressed, Brock, by the story. Erin finally explained to me why there were no measuring tapes in the house, because you and your friends were playing a game with them. And I said, this is a good match for Erin, because she's playful, and being with somebody who has that playful nature is just, I think, really important in a relationship. And I couldn't be happier to be in Austin. Erin's helped me get settled here, and I found community here in Austin. But I'm just here with her, and I'm really excited that after the wedding she's going to get back to cooking. She's an amazing cook, and we're all excited that Erin's going back to cooking. And just such a great couple, and I'm really excited to see their marriage grow, and just with the love and the fun, and they're just great people. And I couldn't be prouder of her and her sister Catherine and the love they showed for me this summer and helping me out when I really needed it. Love you bits.
Now you're busted.
I'm Ashley, Brock's sister. Honestly, it's just kind of crazy to be here. I mean, growing up with you, we didn't always really like each other all that much. Usually because I was probably kicking your butt at Mario Kart and you didn't like it. But, a few knockdown dragouts. But, I don't know, you wore Vote for My Sister when I was up for homecoming. Never did. I saw you in the hallways and I was like, see, literally like advertising to vote for me? What? He likes me? But what Mom and Dad always said growing up, that we may not like each other now, but we'll be besties and just love each other like crazy later. They were right. And it's just crazy to see you grow and adulting. And anyways, I'm so happy for you guys and can't wait to see what's in store.
All right. From one sister to the next, I'm Alex. I'm Brock's other sister, one of 6, the favorite one, obviously. So I was in the middle of them, not actually in age, I'm the youngest, but I was always in the middle of all of the fighting, and I was too little to be able to do anything about it. So when I wasn't being tortured by her, I was being tortured by you. Lovely, lovely times. There were countless times that Brock would try and be a good brother and try to help me win at video games. But in reality, he was like, Alex, in Mario Party, you don't want to get the stars. They're bad. If you get all the stars, you're going to lose. Yeah. So same thing with all video games. So I thought he was being good, but turns out, no. But you really are. You're a great person. You have a great sense of humor. It's something that I really admire about you. You have a great heart. You're emotional. You don't like to show it, but you are. You're just a really awesome person, and I'm really happy for you, and I'm excited for you, and I'm excited for Erin, for you guys to start your life together. You've already kind of started it, but truly, so welcome to the family, and congratulations. You're welcome.
So, my name is Steve. I'm Brock's stepdad. And I'm a horrible speaker. Kind of an emotional guy. When I think about Brock, I think about when he was little. I can think about baseball games, and he would be in center field, sitting in the field with his glove on the top of his head, and Lisa and I would sit on the side of the field going, whose kid is that out there? And we'd say, we both. She'd go, I have no idea whose kid that is. It's true. A lot of cute memories of Brock. First time I ever met him, he was a young little boy, and was actually in a restaurant, and he was swinging on, there was a rope between some poles, and he was swinging on the rope. Of course, his mom didn't want him to swing on the rope, but his little boy was really cute. You know, we moved into our first house. Our neighbors were putting in sprinkler systems, and when you put in a sprinkler system, the guys go around and they put flags wherever they're going to put a head. And Brock had a power wheel that you could drive. And Brock would drive around in the afternoon and he'd pull all the red flags out of everybody's yard. So the next day, the sprinkler guys had no idea where to put the heads again. So they all start over. So there's all these memories about Brock growing up. Great memories. Great memories. He's grown into a good man. He's a smart man. He's always been a smart kid. Smarter than he actually thought he was. He has great potential. Serious potential. And I love you, buddy, with all my heart. Erin, I love you. I'm so glad that you guys are making this commitment. I've told Lisa, this is the biggest commitment you've ever made in your life. And it's great. We love you, all our heart. Can't wait for what's to come. So, thank you.
Thank you for your boldness. Proud of you guys. All right, I am Catherine, Erin's sister. I have signed an NDA, so I'm gonna keep it brief. So I'm the big sister, and Erin, I don't really remember the day she was born, because I was pretty young. I was like 2 years and 7 months older than you. But it was good times, you know? I think I was probably the mean older sister. Yeah, she's nodding her head. She's like, yeah, you were the mean older sister. But, you know, she was a really good companion. And we're not talking about that. That's part of the NDA. I remember, I think we kind of fought, but at one point, Erin had moved to Missouri, and she decided to move back to North Carolina and go to ECU. And I just remember how excited I was, and how like unexpected and amazing it was to have my little sister come, and we were both adults together, and we finally got to hang out, and we weren't covering each other in mud or sand or anything like that anymore. I don't think it happened, at least. So, you know, we've had great days watching TV, Erin cooking her Russian tea cakes, which are amazing. And yeah, and I was sad, you know, when we ended up in different states. But, you know, we've always kept in touch, and it's like time has never passed. And, you know, Erin's just a little sister, but I would say she's adulted definitely better than me. You know, she got with Brock. She stayed with Brock. It's been like a while. And I'm really impressed by, their union and their commitment. I think, they're both really great people. And they found each other. And there was something else I was going to say that went along with that. I can't remember. Just Erin's always shown up for me too. She's a good sister. So I love you, Erin.
Thank you. I will keep this brief. You are actually the best of us, Erin. Sorry. You are the best of us. I think having known you for 10 years or so, I've always admired your drive or your confidence and how successful you are when you take on adventures. But yeah, like I said, you are the best of us. So I'm happy to be here. Happy to see you doing this. Thank you.
Well, hello everyone. From the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you all enough for coming here for what's arguably the most important day of our lives. And your support and love and just smiles at this point mean so much. I can't wait to begin my life with you, or continue my life with you with some extra hardware. But no, I just can't imagine a better group of people to spend this with. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being here, your kind words, and just spending your time with us and being part of this. So I love you all. Thank you so much.
I love you. I want to do this.